Hello fellow writers, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Michelle Winkler and I'm an indie author in training. On my channel I share my self-publishing journey with you and the mistakes I've made, so hopefully you don't have to make them too. Today is part 4 in my indie author in training series and we are talking professional editors. I'll go over if you really need one, what different kinds of editors there are, and who I chose for my debut novel, Dust on the Altar. So stay tuned. So, you've betaed your novel, you've had critique partners help you with it, you've gone over it a million times. Do you really need a professional editor? I mean, they're expensive. The short answer is yes, you need one. I mean, sure, you can just post your novel without anyone else looking at it, but it's not going to be good quality. You're going to miss a lot of mistakes because you are too close to your work. So hiring a professional gives you not only a fresh pair of eyes, but someone trained to look for those mistakes. Someone who has studied grammar and standards of writing novels. I don't know. I don't know because I'm not an editor. But hiring a professional is definitely a step you need to take if you want a good quality book. So what kind of editor do you need? The 3 main kinds of editor that I've found are developmental. I forget the middle one all the time. What are you? Developmental copy. 3 main ones I've found are developmental editor, copy editor, and proofreader. So how they break down is developmental editor starts with the big picture. They go over the character arcs and the plot. Things where if you change one thing, it may affect the entire book. So copy editors go over spelling, grammar, things like that, dialogue tags. They'll go over a little bit more specific things. Proofreaders will go over things like typos, basically any little errors that might slip through, like especially a comma that's supposed to be a period or vice versa. So how do you find an editor? One good way is to ask another writer. Who is someone who has written a book that you really enjoyed and you didn't see many typos with it, you didn't see any major errors? Ask them who they use for an editor. That can at least get you started on finding someone. I chose my editors through Reedsy.com, and this is not sponsored. I have a blog post reviewing Reedsy and telling all the details on how it works. I'll link that down below. So for my book, Dust on the Altar, my developmental editor was Leah Brown. Wow, I hired her way back in 2016, I think, when the story was very different than it is now. She helped me out so much. If I had posted that original story, it would not be nearly as good as it is. For my copy editor, I hired Tammy Salyer. I think it's pronounced Sailor. We've never actually spoke. It's all been through text. But I'll link, it's spelled like this. And I always want to say Slayer because I'm a big Buffy fan and she really helped me with my book. Now let's talk about price. There are different reasons for one editor to cost more than another, but what they boil down to usually is experience and what type of edit they are. The developmental editors are going to cost a little bit more than the proofreaders or the line editors. Usually the price ranges between 1 to 3 cents per word. So if you want to get a general overall ballpark of what someone's going to charge for editing your novel, take your total word count and times it by 1 cent or 3 cents. Actually do both, 1 cent and 3 cents. That way you get a little range. Another reason they could be different prices is one may be way more experienced than the other. If you get someone who's been working in the field for 20 years and they have a lot of clients that come to them regularly, they're going to charge a little more for a new client. Whereas if you have someone who's just getting started, just opening their business, they might not charge as much because they need to get that client base established. So I think that's it. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, if you have any questions. And Dust on the Altar, I have to say real quick before you go, is available for pre-sale and I am doing a giveaway. I will be handing out 2 signed hardcovers and a special edition painted cover and sprayed edge design hardcover. created by HT King Designs. I'm really excited. She's got the book, she's working on it now, and as soon as I get some images from her, I'll be sharing some sneak peeks with you so you can see what it'll look like. It's gonna be very different than my current cover, and I'm just so excited for you guys to see it. So sign up for the giveaway. All you have to do is pre-order the book and then fill out the form. I'll have a link in the description. Everything's in the description today. So fill out that form and you'll be entered for the drawing. It's going to be on October 30th, my launch day. I'll be doing a live stream where I'll pull the names for the giveaway. 5 p.m. Pacific time here on this channel. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.
Ha ha ha!